What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Cox. You're watching the Occupied Podcast. So just a brief check-in. Everything still sucks. We're still speeding towards the edge of a cliff where we're going to go careening off into the ether, smashing on the rocks below, and it'll all be our fault for not doing anything about it. Looking at the collapse of the dollar coming up soon, the draft, and the Jews are going to kill us all using China. Yep, so that's what's going on. Listen to this chap right here. Mr.
It's going to happen to America. It's going to happen to Germany. So
this is a chosen one telling us how we're going to go down on our knees hard.
It's going to happen to France. So it's going to happen to London, England. It's going to happen to Poland. So it's going
to... so there's what's going to happen to Poland? It's like, he's just picking countries. It's like, yeah, that'll do. What's a P country?
It's going to happen to Russia. That's what's going to happen to China. That's what's going to happen to North Korea and South Korea. That's what's going to happen in Japan. That's what's going to happen in Shanghai, in Taiwan.
You amused by that?
They're all going to go down to their knees and all see Hashem.
Now, when he says see Hashem, that means see the name. It's basically something you say for see God. You'll see their God.
As long as they keep helping us, they'll get a bracha. And they're not going to go down their knees.
What a dick. As long as they keep helping us. We should stop helping them right away. Like now.
You're going to get a little more time. You guys want more time? I don't want more time. So you understand, when I hear they're friends with us, they're just perpetuating more of this status quo. They're all going to go down. They're all going to go down to their knees, especially the Western ones. The Zohar says that they're going to go down hard for how they treated us over the last 2,000 years. For the destruction of the Second Temple and how they treated us, Hashem's going to take them down hard.
So, there you had it, right out of the horse's mouth. I mean, the horse's ass's mouth. So that was interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is fucked up. Motherfucker's crazy. Hella crazy. What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Cox. You're watching the Occupied Podcast. I'm driving down to get my kiddo from Rocky Point right now. I just wanted to touch on a few things. So we got all kinds of new developments. As I mentioned in previous podcasts, we got the NDAA passed, Section 219. That's huge repercussions on our future as American citizens. And now they're talking about printing money in the trillions of dollars to avoid an economic collapse very soon. So that's going to be bad news. And one thing I wanted to get out to everyone, to the normal average citizen like me and yourselves, and well, not all of you, I'm sure, but if you hear any kind of warning from a bank, or the major banks or the government officials of any type that say something along the lines of, like on a Friday night, it's going to be on a Friday night, they say, don't spend your money, or don't remove your money, or hold your money, anything like that, that is a go to get your money out. Get it out of the banks and purchase as many assets or survival gear products or anything like that you can. Do not waste it on bills, like common bills, like your credit cards and that kind of shit. Empty your money from the bank account. If you hear that warning, go out and buy as much stuff as you can that's either considered a collectible asset that you could barter with, or survival supplies, food, shelter, generators, water, you name it. Because what that means, if you hear that warning or that set of instructions, that is the banks preparing for a collapse and trying to save as much money as possible so they can pay their FDIC insured accounts. But not the little guy, though. They're going to try to pay to appease their higher end clientele. They're going to make sure their accounts are buffered with all the small people's accounts. And it's likely not going to work. And it's going to, it's basically the alarm bell for an economic collapse. So that's a big deal, too. I saw a video the other day of the round table of the world banks having a discussion about what the scenario would look like, and they're all aware that it's looming and it's closer than we think it is, and but they argue it amongst each other. They agree that they should try to maintain our faith in the banking system despite not having it themselves. They're fully aware that they should not trust the banks, nor do they. But hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Cox. You're watching the Occupied Podcast. Welcome to the United States of Israel. On a road trip right now, going to get my kiddo. Thought I'd drop in a little bit of a content here and post it up when I get home. But weird shit going on. The NDAA passed, we know that. So we're not sovereign anymore. And the more I look at that situation, there's so many things that could be done to exploit the United States, military power, weapons systems. I mean, just think about it this way. If they integrate their technology into ours and into program records, that's not only going to be hard to untangle, but they can also cut us off. Like if they're part of the software and hardware and our technologies kind of combined on a system level, they could very well decide, if we don't go along with something, that they're not going to upgrade us when it comes time. Say a certain piece of equipment needs to have a software update, what have you, and they're a little pissed at us because maybe you say they want to start a new war with someone and we're not doing it. They can say, well, we're just going to go ahead and not update your critical defense systems, and then we'll see how much you want to help us then. So that's alarming that they can control that. They'll be in charge of things like that. And there's a reason that it's this whole NDAA Section 219 is very one-way language. They need that because there's a reason they don't share their stuff. You don't see the Knesset talking about letting the Americans in there. You don't see any of that shit. They don't share with us. It's not a mutual agreement. They're not interested in us being in there. They don't want to share what they got going on. It's a one-way pipeline back to them, and that's it. So think about picking some genocidal maniac that won't stop stealing from you, keeps spying on you, keeps doing all kinds of fucked up shit to you. And then you just decide, let's just fuse my bank account with him, give him all my secrets, just say he's my fucking, give him my PIN codes to everything, give him the keys to my house, give him his own credit card, authorize him on my account. Who does that with somebody like that? You know who does that with each other? Married couples who are on good terms. They don't do it when they're not on good terms, and they certainly don't do it even with their fucking kids or nothing. They wait till they die to give their kids their shit. They don't just give them a key to everything and credit cards and access to all their information, give them your crypto wallet address. That's essentially what we're doing with this whole military thing and the intelligence. It's a one-way swap, though. So they get all our access to all our shit, and we go, hey, can we get in your stuff? And they go, no, hell no. I'm not giving you my information. Why the fuck would I do that? Well, I thought we were sharing. No. There's no sharing. It's a one-way pipeline without sharing. Nobody wants to share. They just want our stuff. That's good. That's all I got today. I'm about to pick up my kiddo, so I gotta go. Have fun. Bye.